Have you ever tried to imagine what it was like for Jesus going through the final scenes of his life? Well, Psalm 22 gives us some insight into what it was like for him. Verses in this psalm share with us windows when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane and on the cross. Listen to these words in verses 1 and 2. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from my cries of anguish? My God, I cry out by day, but you do not answer. By night, but I find no rest. Wow, we can feel the gut-wrenching, the deep anguish that Jesus was experiencing at that moment. Jesus felt abandoned by God, cut off. Have you ever felt that way? I want to continue into verses 6. But I am a worm and not a man, scorned by everyone, despised by the people. All who see me mock me. They hurl insults, shaking their heads. He trusts in the Lord, they say. Let the Lord rescue him. Let him deliver him, since he delights in him. You see, Jesus really stood alone by himself in a world he came to save. Well, we're going to look finally at verses 14 to 18. I am poured out like water. All my bones are out of joint. My heart is turned to wax. It is melted within me. My mouth is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue sticks to the roof of my mouth. You lay me in the dust of death. Dogs surround me. A pack of villains encircles me. They pierce my hands and my feet. All my bones are on display. People stare and gloat over me. They divide my clothes among them and cast lots for my garment. Wow. We can see that Jesus went through a lot physically as well. Jesus here is describing his physical experience, which was awful. He was thirsty, bruised, and battered, wasting away. His hands and feet were pierced. Jesus was even shamed. They stripped him of his clothes. He was naked and ridiculed before everyone, even though he was God in the flesh. You see, Jesus was on the edge of death. He was almost going to die. But you know, the pain that Jesus experienced, I don't think was the greatest pain that he felt. What was that pain that he felt that was even greater than the physical pain? Well, that's what we're going to tackle in the sermon tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. at the Ferndale Seventh-day Adventist Church. We'd like to invite you to come and hear the sermon. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you.